Let's look at the entries for Stay Home and Paint today.
That the entirety of the cosmos is accessible through each and every individual's mind, connecting to the great mind, the great spirit.
Welcome back to the channel, collectors. So today I have a very special video for all you guys. Today we'll be announcing the winner for Stay Home and Paint SG, and I'll be discussing our decisions with Kaha, as you can see, and we have Redav with us also. So these are two of my favorite painters in the world, and it's my great honor to be able to speak with them and to see what it goes on in their mind when they select a winning entry. So if you're ready, let us begin. Welcome everybody. So this video we're going to talk about the entries for Stay Home and Paint SG2. We have today two very distinguished painters. We have Kasha, and Kasha is a very distinguished painter, and she's won many awards. You've seen a lot of very amazing patterns. And we also have Krzysztof. So Krzysztof is from Red Art. He has a class with us coming in June. He's a very experienced painter in terms of understanding light, and here are some of his works. So maybe you guys would like to speak a bit about yourselves?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I painted from 9 or 10 years. I don't remember, and I am happy that I can be here.
All right. So moving on, we have Krzysztof here too. So Krzysztof, take it away, man.
First of all, I wanted to welcome you. I'm Krzysztof. I paint, I think, even more than 10 years. It's a journey for me, and I'm very happy to be on board just to give you some hints and advices. So, welcome.
All right. So without further ado, we are going to start talking about the entries. So as you guys can see here, these are the entries. Let's just move the entries around. I believe that you guys already have enough time to look at the entries, correct?
Yes.
So maybe we can start selecting some of the entries that stood out for you. Maybe you start with Krzysztof first. Which are the entries that stood out for you?
I've chosen 5. So maybe I won't give right numbers right now. Just this that I would choose, but I would choose the Nurgle Marine.
Nurgle Marine, okay.
Also, I like the Sisters of Battle.
The Sisters of Battle, this one?
Yeah,
okay.
Also, it was the Marine, I think. There's a lot of blue Marines, but if you scroll down, I could probably be there. So I think it's not. Yeah, the
this one?
And left, bottom.
Bottom left, this one. Alright.
Bottom left, yeah. And there was also in the middle, maybe more in the higher part of the white Marine painted.
So I choose also this Nurgle, this blue one, this,
okay.
Black and white, the same like Krzysztof, and also this Sister of Battle. I choose 3 of this.
So for me, I think on my side, I like what I'm seeing on this one over here. Okay, then I think this one is also pretty good, but I'd like to give some honorable mentions to some of the entries. I think the yellow one is actually pretty good. The picture just doesn't do it justice, because I've been seeing it for the whole week. And then these two over here, these are done pretty well also. The blends are very smooth and pretty nice. So this is the first time that we are doing an online competition. And yeah, it's a new experience for all of us. So let's just have fun and see what we're gonna do. Okay, so for Kasha, do you want to start speaking first? about some of the entries that you've chosen.
Can you show me one more time all these miniatures?
Okay, so these are the miniatures that are being chosen. Yeah, let me just zoom out a bit. You just put everything here.
I can talk about this first one. Where I choose it.
This one?
I like this miniature because I see very strong contrast between the black and white color, and in my opinion it's very difficult to paint transition between these two colors. So I like it a lot, and there is a lot of the light is very good. I mean, a lot of light is on the top and on the top of the miniature, on the head and shoulders and hand. So I like this light looks natural.
Krzysztof, do you have anything to add to what Kasia has said?
Yeah, I also like this one. For me, I think it's a brave move to paint matte, let's say something like silver armor. And the placement of highlights is pretty good. And I think the same like Kaha. The upper part is more bright and it should be like this. So it's in the course like this. And the bottom part is more in the shadow. You can see some reflections that are painted and it looks very interesting. So for me it's a very good approach to non-metallic metal. The only thing I could even tell maybe just to make a little better would be just to work on the cleanness, to make the work just more clean. Because the placement, everything is perfect, and then you should refine a little of the detail. So you can see that let's say the nozzle of the bolter is not that it's other parts of let's say the arm. And there are some just small parts, some small things you could work and improve this one. But I like it a lot.
I would say that there's a small detail here that he has placed in. I like that there's this part of the armor is reflecting the red here. So yeah, this guy really placed in a lot of effort looking into the details also. Yeah, the little
and
details.
It's also, I think a lot of thought put into it, how the light will interact, how you're reflecting from each surface. So that works.
Alright, so okay, maybe we can move on to the next entry.
Yeah, this one.
The blue one, alright.
The blue one. I will defend myself a little here because I've chosen this one. I like that the marine is also, if you compare it to the white marine, also can see maybe a execution of a blue, a little shiny metal. It's work on the hand and on the legs, maybe on the helmet it could be a little more contrast because the upper part should be lit a little more. But I like the non-metallic shoulder guards, the awesome details on the bolter, and I think there's a nice element. You can also see a little of the reflection of the ground in the legs. So the miniature is combined with the seam, with the base, and I think it's a lot of thinking from the painter incorporated in this miniature. That's why I like it.
Kasia?
I agree with Krzysztof. And I also like that someone used the same color on his legs and on the base, and also I like this color composition that the warm colors are on the base and a little bit on the top, on the shoulders. So the middle of the composition is cold, it's a blue color. So I also like color composition.
So this entry is done by one of our guest painters. He's sorry for butchering his name. I think it's SNJ Hobby and Painting. So he has provided more pictures. So I think maybe later I'll just show you guys the pictures and on the front, side and back. There's actually a warm light coming from the back. So that's why the skull here is reflective of the environment. So I think it's a very good job on that also.
Yeah.
All right. So maybe we can.
Yeah,
I'll send it to you in just a little bit. Maybe after this video call. Next, Anybody like to choose? Maybe
You're free.
my turn to choose. Maybe I can talk about this entry. It looks basic on first glance, but I like that there are a lot of details and subtle colors on this one, and then like there's chrome looking Sky Earth NMM on this gun, and yeah, that's why this entry stood out to me also. Do you guys have anything to say about this one too?
I think it's also consistent temperature. I think he achieved just to combine the miniature with the base, and it looks very interesting. So even small additions on the armor, on some parts, just combine the miniature, because you can see some miniatures painted, let's say, in one color, and the base is different. It should be like it's a part of the base. So here,
I see.
I think small additions work. Yeah, makes it more believable.
All right.
So I could choose my favorite, blue and orange. What is his name? Oh yes, this one.
All right.
So I like this miniature because I like color composition and I like transition between colors. I mean, on these photos, transition between colors looks very smooth, and there is strong light from the top and shadows. So I like color composition because it's only contrast between cold and warm colors and between light and shadows. So everything looks good for me.
All right. So
I also like that this orange warm color is only in the middle of the composition. I mean that there is on the base, on the stomach, and a little bit near the face, but other elements like the sword or arm are cold without this color. I mean, I see this on the photo only, but I can't see warm colors on warm colors don't around the miniature. So I like this, that this warm orange is only in the middle of the composition.
So for Krzysztof?
First of all, I would want to see more photos from different sides, because it would be even better to judge. Because I think the light placement that the painter choose is you should see it like it works in 3D. Yeah, so rotate them, because it's easier to see how he painted this. But I like how he used the torch on the base and then incorporated the light in the miniature. But also, everything that Kaha mentioned is very valid. I think the same. I could add only that you can see a spotlight on the sword. So the tip of the blade is a little wider, so it attracts more attention. So it's a lot of thought from the painter that he wanted to show something like this, just by contrast. And also you can see more of the belly, of the shoulder and the head. So for me, those two places attract a lot of attention. Yeah, they are cold compared to the warm colors of the torch, and this works very well. So I can see a lot of just theoretical knowledge that the person has and uses, it's a very, very good miniature, honestly.
Okay, so let's move on to the next miniature.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so we are on the Plague Marine now. So, Krzysztof, would you like to start?
Yeah. For me, the Plague Marine, I've chosen it because I like the transitions on the armor. I think they are really soft and work very well. But also the placement of the light is a little changed, because you can see that more on the Marine's left side is a little brighter. It's more deeper shadows. And even just refining some details, you can see that they are refined, glow in the glasses, and also some small details like goo on the base. It makes him, of course, Nurgle. Sometimes it's easy to paint Nurgle Marines because of the gooey aspect, but here you can see a lot of just smoother and more accurate painting, and that's why I've chosen this one also.
For Kasha?
For me, I agree with Krzysztof.
Okay.
Yes, only three places. So there is a lot of good miniature on this contest, and this one is also good. There is light, shadow, light. We can see that, like Krzysztof said, that light is from this on the right side of the body. So this is very good, and there is a lot of details. And I also like this.
All right. So we can just talk about sisters first.
Yes, I can say that I like this miniature because there is a lot of details. I mean, someone paints a lot of nice details. This miniature is very small, but we can see all details, and the light on this element is also good. I mean, everything for my eyes looks good when I saw it. Yes, I can say that I like this miniature because there is a lot of details. I mean, someone paints a lot of nice details. This miniature is very small, but we can see all details, and the light on this element is also good. I mean, everything for my eyes looks good when I saw this miniature. I can't say that I don't like some elements. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I also fully agree, and I had this miniature in my hand, and I know it's very teeny. Yeah. It's a small miniature, so even all the chipping effects on the bolter, I reckon just small chipping. It's a very good thing that he done it, and even the sculpture on this pose, it's a lot of small detail that works. Maybe just by judging only by my style of painting, I would like to see some more focus on some parts of the armor, because it's a little too similar in every aspect. Yeah, maybe a little brighter on the shoulders and the backpack would be even nicer just to accent the head. But that's the only thing I can say. Even you can see that also this miniature has a lot of focus on the head because of the warm face and the cold hair, just by contrast. So this works. Yeah, a lot of cool small detail, and that's also paint a little of the interaction between the candles and the miniature.
I see.
Maybe a little additions of color, just a glow from the candles on the legs. This could set more of warmth,
especially on this right leg, because it's near to.
Yeah, because it's close. Yeah, but that's only that you can just try something new and try to even develop further. Yeah.
And okay, so we'll move on to the last picture. Alright, this is another guest painter. His name is Kaha Studios, Felipe Gomez from Brazil. Yeah, so this is his work. So just to let everyone know, all the works were painted all within this week.
I can't hear you, Paul.
Okay, maybe you can say that again. Hope the internet's not dead yet. Alright, can everyone hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So this is a guest entry from Brazil. He's Felipe Gomez from Kaha Studios. And all these entries, these amazing entries, were all painted within the week. Yeah. So you guys have anything to say about this?
That's fast.
Yeah.
Right. I like the placement of light. I think that the painter has a very good understanding about shapes. Yeah, so you can see that the round shapes on the shoulders, on the backpack, even on the chest or on the knee, are very well executed. You can see that the placement of light it's very good. Yeah. Also, I like the blade. Yeah, the highlights on the blade, non-metallic highlights, are very nice. Also, the skin is very good. There are some parts that could be maybe more polished, like some parts of the armor. But when looking at it, and if you told me that it's only a week, it's a very good job.
Amazing.
Did someone painted this on this shoulder? This what is this?
Freehand?
This painting?
Yeah.
Freehand. Oh, freehand. This freehand on the shoulder.
I think it was painted as a freehand.
Yep, correct. I think it's freehand. Because the model comes flat.
Yes.
I would like to also see more photos of this miniature, because one photo is not enough to say, I mean, to choose the best miniature.
So, alright, I got all the pictures up ready, so maybe we can start talking about them.
Sure.
Yeah.
This first one we chose, no this one. Jak jest, Krzysztof, ta niebiesko-pomarańczowa, jak się nazywa?
The Plague Knight.
The Plague Knight, alright. So let's have a look.
Okay.
So these are more pictures. So you can see a lot of small little details here also from the smoke.
Yeah, but also there's a downside. In my opinion, just maybe move it to the right a little. Yeah, you can see that added a lot of detail, but you can see it only on the first photo. And if you look from the side, on the back, there's not that much done in the shadows.
But the light, it's still good. I like this light and colors.
Yes, it's still good, but it's simple.
I find that this is coherent because like this probably is the strongest attraction, the flame, and then everything else is sort of like secondary.
No, I think the light from the, let's say, moon or something, that is blue, also it's attracting the eye a lot. Yeah? It's a contrast, but the only quarrel that I tell you, my only problem with this one is some places are too simple. Yeah? But know that the time just to paint everything on a miniature probably more than a week, so probably that's why. But yeah, I think it's a coherent work if you look at the light situation. Yeah? So even looking from different angles, you can see that the person that painted it was very thinking about how it worked.
But I also see that on the shoulder, one of the shoulder, there is any light. Good, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Here.
There are some places that don't just plain. Yeah, just don't that much. Yeah? You could paint a lot more, and I know that the person knows how to do it, but in my opinion, just the lack of time.
Yeah, because all this is done within a week. Yeah.
It's still good.
It's really, really good. Alright, so maybe we can have a look. Where else will you guys have a look?
Show the Mari, the blue and yeah.
Oh, I see light. There
Yeah.
is also light on the back.
Yeah. Can you zoom in a little on the lower photo? Yeah, cool. Yeah,
See, I didn't choose this miniature first, but now I see that this looks very good, better than first photo.
Yeah, he has more detail on the back. Yeah, the light, and also works. And if you look at the shape of the head, of the shoulder, the placement is very nice because you can see the line of shadow, the terminator, and then the second line. Yeah, it's a lot of knowledge about shape. And the only thing that is, you can see that the base is a little too simple. Yeah, it's just dry brush. Yeah.
Just see whether we have a picture of the back. Yeah, so this is the picture of the back.
if you look at the base and the miniature, it's not the same situation of light. Honestly, it's not
The
coherent.
stones are very bright.
Yeah. Even the direction is a little off, yeah. And yeah, I think that's the problem with the time frame, yeah. It's very short to do something super polished.
Exactly.
And people were searching for some shortcuts. It's okay.
Yeah, because it's just lack of time.
Yeah.
So this was the one I was talking to you guys about. So she's put in a lot of detail onto the base. Yeah.
I don't know, Kaha, if you have the feeling, but this non-metallic metal looks like Adam Howard's non-metallic metal.
This blue, non-metallic metal?
No, this golden metal.
Ah, golden.
For me, it looks like something similar to Adam would paint.
Everything is possible.
Yeah, it looks like he was that teacher for this person.
Possible.
I like this miniature.
In my opinion, it's one of the, when looking at the other photos, it's one of the most finished ones.
Do you have back photos?
I think I do. One moment. Here we are.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see that everything is with the same detail. Yeah.
I like this gun too. I see now the more one silver color.
A lot of detail, even just a little bit of gold here, she put in a lot of effort to place the shines and everything.
Yes, and also this symbol of the Inquisition, yeah, or the Battle Sisters, yeah, works very well in this place. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, all the details are very.
It's the one of the most finished miniatures, yeah. See in this competition. Yeah?
Definitely. All right. So, any more pictures you guys would like to see?
Show the blue-green marine that you've chosen.
I like light on the legs. When I check this photos first, what I saw, it was light on the legs.
The green color here.
Yeah, no, this on the first photo. Can you show this? Not this one. Not this one. Oh, this one. I like light and colors on the legs because this blue color is changing.
Yeah, it's mute. Yeah. Also.
But I don't like how someone paint this on the back. I don't know what is this. Ten plecak, jak to się nazywa?
The jetpack.
Yes. It looks like not finished, but it's good, still good.
I think he's a good painter, but he has too little time.
Yeah, I agree.
He could do much better, and you can see it on different elements, like on the shoulder parts, on some parts of the non-metallic metal, on his chest or on the knee, or from the front. But some parts just like look like they painted a little, but yeah, just to do something, but it's not fully finished. And he is a very good painter, even one of the best.
The face is very good. This legs, knife, but shoulder. This shoulder from this on this photo.
Yeah, on the left shoulder. Yeah.
Yes, left.
And you can see that he's very good, but just rushing it a little. Yeah? So I didn't pick this one at first, honestly, but now I would pick honestly. I think it's good that you Paul chosen this one.
So, okay.
And then
We need to choose
present
three?
it together. Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to choose 3
Maybe then-
miniatures?
Choose one.
One only?
Yeah.
If I would choose one, then maybe just for the knowledge and the experiment I would choose the Plague Knight. Because I think it's the most coherent work regarding light and shadows, yeah. But there are more finished ones, like say the blue and orange Mary, also the second, and also the Battle Sister, yeah.
It also was my first choice, this...
Yeah. But
no, I don't remember.
on the front photo, yeah, if you start looking on the sides, you see that it's not finished, yeah. I know that the Battle Sister has more work put into the miniature. It's shown on better standard.
Yes.
The only part is that I think the person painting the knight, I think has a better understanding about light, focus, and just color contrast. Yeah. Even if it was an experiment, just maybe a first experiment, I don't know, but it works very well. It's better. It attracts a lot of attention just from the start, and that's why also me and Kaha, we have picked this one just from the start, being the best. I want to add some honorable mentions, yeah, because the knight wins the whole competition, yeah. But I would add to the honorable mentions more miniatures, yeah. I think 3, even because each one of us should pick one honorable mention. Yeah.
So, which honorable mention that you wanted to speak about?
I think I would, because Kaha, or maybe you first, Kaha, yeah? What would you honorable mention?
I would. I like Sister of Battle, and also I like this black and white with Space Marine. This one.
All right.
Okay.
So. No, I also like this one, really. I like this transition and this colors, so...
I also would choose the Battle Sister, but I think we should do it. If you would choose the Battle Sister, then you do it, yeah? And I would the Space Marine with the additional light on the back, yeah, the one, yeah, this one, yeah, because I like it. He also has done a very nice job, and I don't know what Paul will choose, but I also, when looking at all of those, I also would choose the second Marine that Paul chosen at first, yeah, this one, yeah. Because I think that it's a lot of things just incorporated in this miniature. As we know, they didn't have that much time just to finish it on a very good level. Yeah.
Yes, all of this miniature are very good. And I mean, these 2 Space Marine.
Yeah, I would choose those 2 probably. I know that the white one is also very nice, and it's a very difficult color to paint. Honestly, just non-metallic metal. The approach is very nice. But if you choose it, you can tell it to this guy.
Okay, so I choose this one. This black and white, and Sister of Battle.
All right. So this dude was also the winner of the last contest. So the last contest he painted this one. So I would say definitely there's a lot of improvement also. Moving from this to this within 1 week.
But you can see improvement. But also on the earlier one, the sword is shining very, very nicely. Yeah? You can see a lot of contrast. Nice. Yeah, so looking at this miniature and all the photos from different angles, I can see, for me, it's the best one because the light situation is very coherent. Yeah? The painter knows how to place the lights and shadows, how to make it work on a 3D models. Even if you look at the back side, he used a different light source from the back, but also to accent the miniature, make something on the back and show the sculpt. But you can see a lot of cool reflections from the torch, and it's a very dramatic miniature. It attracts the eye very fast, and that's why I like it. Yeah.
Maybe Kasha?
I like this color contrast between this cold and warm colors. So warm colors are in the middle and blue cold color around this warm element. So I like it a lot. I like color composition and contrast between light and shadows.
Alright, so I'd like to thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate all your time and all your expertise, because I think all the entrants will really learn a lot from these advice and tips that you've given during this video. So thanks for being here. Alright, I hope to see you guys in the next...
Thank you very much for the possibility.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, see you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Whoa, some of those comments are really mind-blowing. I really like the comments, and I hope that all you guys find these comments equally useful and very valuable also. And I would like to thank all you guys for being part of the Stay Home and Paint SG too. This is our second time organizing such a competition, and I'm really very heartened by the response and the finishing rate of this current competition. What do you think of these minis? Let me know in the comments below. And also, what do you think about the competition? How can we organize a better competition? Just let us know, and I'm really looking forward to see how we can push these online competitions to the next level. Alright, so if you found this video very useful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon so that you know when we post the next videos. We post videos on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and sometimes Saturdays. Okay, so if you really want to support the channel, please, I would appreciate it if you head on to our Patreon, links below. Alright, so Patreons get exclusive content and early access to many of my tutorials. Also, it allows me to keep producing awesome content like this. I can't say enough thank you to all my Patreons out there, because yes, you guys supported me in this time of need, and I promise you I won't forget it. And when this is all over, let's sit down together and let's paint together. Alright, I hope all of us becomes better painters together, and I'll see you in the next video. See you guys.